guys, welcome to Monday Night Class. I am so excited to be here with you guys and show you guys and preview some of the new products that we got for the Pursue Connection Convention. So I don't know if you guys have been able to watch it, if you have, if you were at convention, if you got your kit already, let us know, tell us in the comments what it is that you love about it. But I want to ask you guys a question, and here's the thing is, why would 75,000 people get access to the online virtual connection? I mean, that's a big deal.
Huge.
Right? Okay, so why, Tammy? Why would you encourage people to get the convention connection?
Well, really this year, because of the way that it was done and the benefit of us having a month and a half, over a month, to rewatch, sit down in a very quiet space with our pens, our paper, and because of the kind of gathering that dōTERRA offers, so having it virtual, I mean, it's a bonus.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
And, you know, we were able to get about 32 of us gathered for the launch part, and then we had off and on people coming and going, and we were able to sit and watch it together and then be able to discuss a little bit of it, and it's amazing, right? I mean, I absolutely love this. So one of the things that came from convention that I loved is dōTERRA corporate, you know, our owners got together and they said, where did we come from? Why did we start the company? And what they went through to do that, because you guys, they had the opportunity to have bankers back them, but then they would be responsible and they would have to get approval from them for everything that they did. And they went away from it going, you know what, if we can pull this together ourselves and then be debt free, let's do it. And so they knew that there was a need for something like dōTERRA. So we're gonna save more of that for tomorrow night. So you guys, tomorrow night, instead of our regular continuing education, we're gonna use that same spot. So if you guys are watching our continuing ed, then just join us next week, Tuesday at 5:30 Pacific time. But tomorrow night, you guys, for a special view, we're gonna talk about the Connection Convention and kind of go through some of the highlights of it in a live where we're going to have our leaders and people who watched it, and we're going to be giving a lot of prizes away, you guys. So I have all kinds of things, so bring your testimonials about the new stuff, be ready to share some of the things that you loved about convention, and we're going to give lots of prizes. So invite your team, invite your family, invite your friends, whether they have a dōTERRA account or not, they are welcome to join us for this call because they're going to love it. So otherwise, if you guys are in, you have to have a dōTERRA account with us to be in this group. So you guys are getting, you know, some really good information that not everybody has access to. Now, this is the first time, you guys, that since I have been in dōTERRA, that they've offered a kit where you couldn't get everything that was in the kit later. And I kind of think it's really cool because if you guys love some of the products that you guys will get in your kits and it's not an item that is listed, then let us know, because we are going to be able to, you know, email into dōTERRA and say, hey, I really, really love Bergamot mint. And enough people say they like it, they will bring it into as they can. Okay, so that's one thing. So some of this stuff is available. Some of this is available starting October 1st. And I will make sure that we pointed out what's going to be available then. Or like the On Guard products, you guys, the only way that you can get this stuff now is to get this kit. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait until December to get this. When I told my son that, he's like, hey, Mom, can I have this toothpaste? And I'm like, no, this is, I'm sampling, but you'll be able to get your own, because, of course, I ordered him. And I said, but not until December. And then he's like, what? And I said, oh, don't worry. You've got your own kit coming, because as soon as I found that out, I was in there ordering as many as I could, because you guys are going to love this product. Okay, so now on the convention kit, anytime you purchase a group of something from dōTERRA, so whether it's the shampoo and conditioner, whether it's the baby kit, whether it's a spa line, you always get an additional discount off the wholesale pricing, which I love. Now this kit, and so in the kit, you get the On Guard products, the dōTERRA Bath Spa Balance Bar, you get Helichrysum Touch, which will be available starting October 1st. The bath bar will also be available starting October 1st. These two products you're going to have to wait until December. And then we've got Davana, Tulsi, and Bergamot mint, which you cannot get without buying the kit. Those are not available and won't be available, if they are, for a long time. Now, you guys, each year, doTERRA has a signature blend that they do for that year's convention. So as a special bonus, when you buy the kit, you also get one of the Together blends. Now, you can add this on, I think. This is an add-on? I can't remember. If anybody's watching that knows if this is something you can add on. It seemed to me like you could add this on if you wanted extras, but while supplies last.
I believe it was an add-on.
And with the Together blend, you guys, it's a blend of oils that people got last year. Today there was a gal traveling through from California. She's like, oh my gosh, I had that last year, but I can't recreate it, and it's no longer available because there's oils in there that you can't get your hands on. So another really cool, very exciting thing. Now, if you guys got the swag bag, how many of you guys got the swag bag? I am in love with the backpack. It's big, it's recycled, it has 40 water bottles that have made it. Inside that, you also get the Pursue blend. So this is this year's blend. And I love that this year they also put, why is this blend so powerful and what's the meaning behind the blend on the bottle. It's also on the box, and so it's specifically formulated, you guys, to help us through these times, right? So those are things that are in the kit. Okay, now with the kit, it's over $220 value, and that's wholesale. And when you buy all of it during this convention kit, you're actually getting it all for $165. Which is $120 off of the wholesale price if you were to individually buy each of these products. Now, we know we can't get some of them, so if you want to get these kits, you guys, and they've upped the limit to where you can buy 5 of these convention kits. Now, if you buy the convention kit, then you also have the opportunity to add things on. So these 3 diffusers are add-ons, and I'm going to go into those in just a second. The diffusers will be available start anytime after October. Now, they said they would be available October 1st, but they've sold their back stock out. So some of them will not be available probably until December, January, something like that. Now, in addition to, doTERRA is launching what they're calling their wellness kits. So there are 3 different categories, and these are shown the first of the series of 3 in each category. I don't want to confuse you guys, but so for instance, starting October, the idea is that if somebody has a lot of pain and inflammation and they just, are going through a lot of different stuff, sometimes they'll get like the deep blue roller, and then that gives them a little result, but not enough. So they have put together, so the first time you get these awesome bags that are shown. Now this is a neoprene bag that is really heavy duty. It's waterproof and great to what if you put all your pain stuff in here and you threw it in your gym bag? Or if you were going to school or you were really stressed and going to work, you could put the items in this bag so you know exactly, it's like your little first aid kit, for whatever. And then of course we have your immune system. Now each month, what happens is you can only buy this on loyalty rewards, okay? You have to set this up on a loyalty rewards. If you buy it as an add-on with your convention kit, they're only $65. If you wait until October 1st, the price goes up to $75, and it might be $60, $64, something like that. So these will go up to $75. Now the idea is that there's a series of 3 kits that go with inflammation only. So the first month, this is what you would get. The second month, you would get another kit, which does not duplicate, but it adds on to this kit. So you've got your foundation, then you're going to start building up, and then by the 3rd kit, then you're getting your other things, that are going to help with that inflammation. Now in each kit, it gives you a little flashcard, and it tells you the products that are in there. And then on the back side of it, it shows you how to use it.
That is awesome.
Yes.
That is so awesome.
Because what happens, you guys, is people get a lot of this stuff and they don't know what to do with it. Even though they're going, well, she told me, but she talked really fast and I can't remember. So then you have this little flashcard. Now in each one of the kits, you guys are going to be getting something unique and special that is like a little free gift. It's a gift with purchase. So this one is, this is a really solid deep blue ball. Now you could do different sports, you could squeeze it, but I think that if you had aching feet or something, you can roll it around with your feet. My kids like to take a tennis ball and they'll lay it somewhere and then they'll roll on it to give their muscles some relief. So there's great things with this. So in this kit, you're getting a mini sized balance bar, deodorant bar, right? So this is super awesome because you can't get this travel size. And for a long time, we've been going, give us travel stuff, give us travel stuff. So, you know, you're going to be doing some of those. Now, in this kit, you're getting a On Guard floss, which I swear, we have been asking for this for a long time. It has On Guard in the floss. You can use it. I know that they also have, oh, in the deep blue, in one of the kits, they have a small size deep blue rub that is refillable. Yay, right? I mean,
Yeah,
who's excited about
awesome.
that? Is to be able to have a smaller size in your bag that you can refill. And so each one, you guys, has things that are unique and things that are different to each one of the kits. I'm trying to remember, so in this, in the Mind and Mood kit, one of the free gifts is a body butter. One of them is a bath soak. So how many of you guys love DIY? Like, I love DIY, but not everybody does.
Right.
But how many of you guys who do DIY still love a small size of something with a label on it that's already done?
Yep.
So I'm excited about getting these and getting myself on this system because I want some of the products that doTERRA has already made for us that then we can use and refill if we need to. I know that we get a small mouthwash in here. I was trying to remember what the other free gifts for On Guard are. And we've got photos. We've already posted them up so you guys can look at some of those kits. But the way that these work is must be loyalty rewards. And at any time, if you want to stop the thing, so say you get the first one or the second one, and then you say, okay, I don't want the third one. And then 2 months down the road, you say, okay, I do want it. You start in at the third one. You don't start over at the first kit again. Nice. So you really have to, so say you want 3 of these kits, you should order them now because otherwise you're going to have to go through all 3 of those systems. And I can't wait, you guys. I think of, you know, my kids with sporting events, and I think of my husband with traveling and aches and pains, and, you know, and just being able to travel with this stuff. I mean, foaming hand wash, sometimes we can't even get it, right? And here it is in this kit. So super excited about those. If you guys have questions, go ahead and put them in the comments, and we're going to get to those later.
And those were $75 a month, right?
$75 a month wholesale, and those are loyalty rewards orders only. And for you guys who are, you know, here, we don't have to talk about these kits and the value, right? We already are going, we know the value, get me, I want it, sign me up. Oh, a little toothpaste, a travel size tube toothpaste comes in here too. So, you know, we already know, but for our friends and family and people who we are just trying to introduce, I mean, how many of you guys have loved the Balance and the Adaptive, right? I mean, this line, if you have any kind of anxiety or stuff, and your kids are getting ready to go to school, or they are in school, and this just gives us so many options on how we can help to support them. Okay, now let's talk about the diffusers real quick. So the diffusers also are an add-on for right now. You can't get them until starting in October. Now, I'm in love with this one. This one is the first humidifier that doTERRA has had. This whole thing is full of water. It will go up to 22 hours. Now, there are different speeds, so you can have low, you can have medium, or you can have high. And then if there's a little button on there that you can push, and in 5 seconds it will turn out all the lights on here so that it's perfect next to a bed, next to a crib, in the nursery. I mean, if you live in some place that's really dry, like we're high desert, so I mean, my husband's going, where are you putting these in the house? We need to replace the ones we've got out here so we can put this in here. And it's so easy, you just open it up, there's a little filter on the top. You literally can just pour the water in here, put your oils in here, and you're ready to go.
So do me a favor, Haley, and stand right behind it so people can see the output. There we go.
Woo!
Amazing output. And one other thing I remember is that it monitors the humidity level in your home.
Yeah.
So if you live in a place that tends to be humid, this will adjust and shut off and then turn back on when needed. So
That's awesome.
So
Pretty-
cool. Modern
What
technology.
they think, for what they do for us.
Well, and I'm thinking, you know, we talk a lot about, you know, your skin and your care for your skin. This is a nice cool mist. So you don't have to worry about kids getting, you know, burned or anything. But even opening up my airways is being able to close my eyes. Close your eyes, you guys. Go over. And it's like I'm in my own spa, you know. And you could, you know, just put the oils in there to help you with breathing or whatever. We happen to have bergamot mint, breathe, and lemon in this one. And it's refreshing, uplifting, yeah. Okay, so this size here, you guys, so this is meant to, and it's heavier. So this is glass. This is a glass diffuser. And you just open it up, you put your oils in, and you use it. I love this one. I'm really excited, especially if you have a more formal room or something where you want something a little bit more elegant. And you can always turn it to the back so you don't have the O showing, you know, but of course I'm proud of my O's. And so this is going to be also really great. Now, this was the second one that I'm most excited. You can tell the ones I'm excited about and the ones I'm not as excited about, right? No, I love all of them. This one I love, but you guys, this one has a rechargeable plate. So this one plugs in and you set the diffuser on here and it charges it. So then I'm able to take this one from room to my patio, to my bathtub, to my spa room, wherever it is that I want to take it, and I have no cords, right? Because cords drive me crazy. And so this one is so cool. Now this one is also a harder, I don't know if it's resin, it doesn't feel like glass, but you guys, these little specks that are in here are crystals that have been ground up. So if you guys love energy and you know that we're always talking about, you know, quartz crystals and rose crystal and how they help to enhance and activate the oils that we have, plus they're great for your mood, your mind, your chakras, all of that, and now you've got it with the diffuser. So this is such a great diffuser, and I think there's so many possibilities for this. And again, I think this is pretty enough that it could definitely go in my living room, in my bedroom, you know, work and patio. I'm super excited about patio for this one.
I love that they're neutral. So if we were gifting them to a guy, that could look very masculine, stony, crystals, like you said, gray, the in color. So I love
any
that.
decor.
Yeah.
Any decor. And you guys, and I have the prices as we get going, so we'll be able to have those in there. And just remember that as you're buying them now with the convention kit, they are less than they will be even wholesale later. Okay, do we have any questions yet, Diane?
Nope.
Okay, all right, you guys, so also watch, because if you guys are on our newsletter, if we have your email for newsletter, if you're on that list, we just sent out a newsletter this afternoon that has an ebook that's in there, so you guys can open it up and have all kinds of recipes and tips and everything else. Okay, so should we start talking about the oils, you guys?
Yes.
So I kind of have these. So the Pursue Connection, it has clary sage, grapefruit, black pepper, frankincense, cedarwood, jasmine, osmanthus, and then it has a base of fractionated coconut oil. Part of the benefit of this is it helps to promote calming and an uplifting scent at the same time, and it inspires you to do everyday tasks. Some of us have things that we might be putting off or we're not so excited about, or maybe we're facing new challenges that we're just not quite aware of. This one is going to be really great because it personally empowers you to have the strength and the endurance to go through some of those things. Now, I love this. So it says, life is a journey filled with breakthroughs and setbacks, wins and losses. Becoming your best self takes confidence, creativity, and courage. This blend helps us to, with dedication, drive, and determination. The pursuit of excellence is never ending. Now that's actually written on the bottle so that you can remember each one. And then I told you guys the scents that are in there. Now how you use this one is, of course, you would just rub it on your pulse points, right? On your wrists like you would perfume. You could put it behind your ears. Where would you put it, Tammy?
I would put it on probably any of my diffuser necklaces or bracelets too, because when it's saying that it's going to give me the courage to continue, but also calm me with what everybody's going through, I would have it anywhere, everywhere, really. But the bracelets where I can smell them very often.
Now, did you like the smell of it?
It's a little bit different. I want to add tree to it, so.
It's spicier, right? When I smelled it, what I smelled was the black pepper and the clary sage together, which I love pepper, but clary sage is not one of my most favorite smells. And so with that being said, you could always put it on the bottoms of your feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's really good with arbor vitae, though.
And you can blend it with other things. So one of the things that we love to teach people is you don't particularly like the smell of an oil, but you need it, put that one on first, and then put something that you love on top of it so that you can, enjoy the smell or get, a smell that you do like handy. Okay, so now the Together blend, you guys, this one is a blend of coconut oil, yuzu, and magnolia. Now this has a bright, fresh, and juicy scent. It has limonene and linalool. So limonene is uplifting, where the linalool is something that's more calming. So again, this is really great, and it helps us to warmth of good friendships, prosperity. It's refreshing. It has a bright aroma. Has the harmony of yuzu, which, from what I understand, yuzu comes from Japan, and they can't even harvest it right now. So this is a really great way to get this on you or get it in your hands without, with having access to it. It also has grapefruit, mandarin, and it helps to enliven and energize everyday tasks and challenges. So this, again, you guys, it's only available while supplies last, and I think you can add it onto your kit.
Yes.
And get extras, but it is, when it's gone for good. Okay, now let's start talking about the oils that are in the kit that we can get later. How many of you guys got Helichrysum Touch at Christmas? Like, I love that they did this, because one of the things that during convention, I love that they give us lots of different tips. And they try to give tips that we don't hear in our classes on a regular basis. My favorite one was taking the Helichrysum, because you guys, it comes in a 5 ml bottle with 85 drops, and I call it liquid gold or liquid stitches or whatever, because it's so important when there's blood or bleeding or bruising involved. It also is the oil for pain. So what I like about Helichrysum Touch this way is it's diluted and it's perfectly ready for anyone. Now, one of my favorite tips was putting it on a tissue, like rolling it on a tissue, and then putting it up inside your nose when you have a bloody nose. And it gives you really great, very quick results. Diane, what do you like about Helichrysum?
Just all of the above. It's good for pain. It's great for bruising. Probably that, I don't even mind the smell. I think it's kind of cool. And I love that we have it in I don't have to worry about maybe, because I only need 1 drop if I need that. So with the Touch, it's already diluted. It's already good for everybody, and I can hand it to my husband, who, this has become his new best friend. I think he wants to put it on everything. So
yeah, I mean, like I said, cuts and bruises, and and it is found in Helichrysum already, or no, sorry, Deep Blue.
Yeah, it's found in
and
Helichrysum.
It's in a couple of other things like our Immortelle, and I think it's in CorrectX. Tammy, what about you? What do you like about it?
Most of my uses for Helichrysum have been blood related and bruising, and just seeing how amazingly quick we were getting results for both of those issues. Yeah, I love it. And I've always told people, save points, because Helichrysum is one you want to use your points on. And now, just the convenience too, and not being kind of panicky, if you will, to say, oh my gosh, that 5 ml bottle is this much, so I have to be so very careful. And you might even be leery to carry it with you. Well, this is already ready to be, on you all the time, or whatever.
It's like a Band-Aid roller bottle.
Yeah, and the emotional benefits of it too are amazing. So
you guys, in the ebook, and we will be posting the link for the ebook in Facebook too for you guys, but this is just one of the pages that's in the ebook. It tells us that it's from Corsica, France. It is a very fragile essential oil, and it gives you a bunch of different recipes and things that you can use. So like aftershave. If you shave your legs and you get a cut, anybody ever have that happen? It's like, even when I'm in a hurry, it's like, oh my gosh, and then you look down and there's a little stinging. Well, you could just roll that right on. Now, what I would do is roll it under my finger and then apply it to the cut. Because what I found with the roller bottles is you're rolling across something, it is contaminating inside that roller ball. And so I always apply it to my finger and then apply it to the area. If I have a open cut wound, this one is going to be rolled around the outside edge of that. Okay, so this will be available, you guys, starting October 1st. You can add it into your loyalty rewards order. You can just buy it however you want to do it, and it will be a permanent part of doTERRA's new essential oil line. Okay, so the next one, you guys, is the doTERRA bath bar. Okay, so during Father's Day a few years ago, they had the Amave, and what they did is they did a black bar that was from Africa, and it smells amazing. And they had so many people request it that they brought it into our line permanently. Now this one, you guys, I love the packaging. I love their soaps. One thing you know about their soaps is they're really good quality. They're soft. Even to touch this is soft to my skin. They have been enhanced with the essential oil already in them, but they are not one of those bars that has a lot of fillers, a lot of wax, a lot of other things in it. So if you leave this in your shower and it sits in water and doesn't have a place to drain, it will get super soft and mushy. So you want to make sure that you have it with a, you know, in one of those dishes that has the water will drain off of it, and it will last you, and you're going to love it. Now I love this. You can use it from head to toe on your skin. Men, like my husband, is going to die when he gets his, because he loved that Amave because he used it on his head all the way down to his toes, and that's the bar he used. He actually used this also for shaving. Like he would just suds it up on his face and he would just shave with it. So super, super awesome. Okay, Tammy, what do you have to add about that?
That's the balance one.
Balance bar, yep.
Well, we all know, you know, at the end of the day and the beginning of the day, we need to start our day being grounded. So I kind of like, in the past, we did some DIYs where we made our own soaps. And I made 2 for my husband, one for in the morning and one at night, with a couple of different things. But I love that this is just, what I really love is my grandkids are going to be able to use it when they come and take a bath. And I don't have to worry about the men's wash or something that my husband might have in the shower. But I love the smell of Balance anyway. So I'm going to love it.
So with this bar, you guys, Balance is a blend of black spruce, which has become one of my favorite essential oils. It has hoe wood, which both of those have a very good cleansing effect. And then you've got frankincense, which soothes the skin. Now the African black soap is a combination of shea nut butter, coconut oil, palm kernel oil, cocoa husk, and it helps to hydrate the skin. But it doesn't leave it, you know, and I'm not kidding, you guys, wait till you feel it. It's super silky, soft, and smooth. Now, it also will moisturize the skin, leaving it feeling great. So where some bar soaps, well, it's been so long since I've had just a bar soap that I don't remember, but I know that there used to be bar soaps I would use, and I'd get out and my skin would feel tight and, you know, and
dried out.
Dried out.
Yeah.
You are not going to ever experience that again with dōTERRA soaps. This bar is kind of a warm, woody scent, and if you're talking about, you know, using it on your kids, especially at night, I mean, that smell is going to help calm them and ground them. And I love that you could use it during the day just to start your day with less anxiety. Yeah. You know. I
love that there's another product that men will love. You know, I mean, I will too, but I know that my husband will really like this because it's not the other bath bars with the citrusy, the more feminine kind of feminine smells, you know.
So you guys, this bar is going to be $6.75 wholesale, and you can actually buy it in a 3-pack, which you're going to save additional. So just watch for that, and it'll be available starting October 10th, or starting October. Okay, now to probably my favorite of the products that are going to be in the normal line is the On Guard. Now, I love you guys. How many of you guys love the On Guard toothpaste already?
Yep.
So one thing I know about the toothpaste is when I use it, I feel like my mouth is being professionally cleaned. I know that locally, when dentists or people use this toothpaste, dentists notice. And so we have a reformulated On Guard, which they have actually put in silica micro beads that help to whiten our teeth. And then they also have increased the mint, and I taste more cinnamon, but they have increased the flavors in it, so it leaves your mouth feeling super minty. And then they have taken out, and it is fluoride free, you guys. So if you look at your toothpaste, if it's not dōTERRA, you turn it over, and I challenge you guys to do this, is to go in there, look at the label, and most of them say do not swallow. Well, how many of you guys, even yourselves, don't swallow a little toothpaste? Or you've got little kids who, of course, you know that they are. And so I absolutely love this toothpaste. I can't wait to use up my last tube because I want to be able to replace it with this. It's amazing. And you can see they also have, in these little kits, right, with this first kit, you get little travel packets. Now, I love these travel sizes, you guys, because I can usually get about 3 toothbrushes through here. or 3 brushings from this. And even if I like have really bad breath, or if I'm flying or been up all night on a plane, anybody experienced that?
Yeah.
You have, butt breath, sorry. I'll open it up and I'll put it in my mouth and kind of wash it around, get some water, swish it around, and I can swallow. And I love knowing that it's safe for me. So that toothpaste will be available starting in December. Now this one is, let's see, wholesale will be, the little travel size packets. You can get a 10-pack of those for $3.50.
Wow.
The tube itself will be $8.50. Tammy, how long, tell us about the toothpaste and why you love it so much. Because you've had experience with your dentist.
Yeah. So I love the cinnamon flavor that's been enhanced in this. But with the old On Guard, the other On Guard toothpaste, I have gone for my cleanings and I have to confess, and did a test that I wasn't going to floss or anything like they tell you to. And you know how they poke your gums and kind of tell give you a number or whatever. And I had improved. And I just really strongly believe that it's the On Guard toothpaste, Lifelong Vitality, and then I use the mouthwash.
Super good,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And On Guard, you guys, is going to give you a healthy mouth and happy mouth anyway. So dōTERRA is fluoride free. It's naturally whitening toothpaste combined with the CPTG On Guard blend. It has wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, rosemary. Additional essential oils are peppermint and wintergreen. It has a natural sweetener, xylitol, to give it a sweeter taste. It's super refreshing. Now the hydroxyapatite, one word, and I probably didn't say it right, hydroxyapatite, it's a naturally occurring substance that has oral care ingredients that research shows that it helps to remineralize and restore enamel.
Wow.
So cool, right? That we have that in here. Also the hydrated silica, which is that natural abrasive that helps to remove tooth stains, but it's gentle enough to not damage our teeth or the enamel on our teeth. So then of course you're going to want to brush your teeth, and then you're going to want to use the mouthwash to just kind of rinse it, and your mouth and your oral care will be really super happy and healthy. You can just use a pea size of it. You moisten up your toothbrush, you put that little bit on there, and then you put it on your teeth and you start brushing. You can use this, of course, you want to go after meals and morning and night. Okay, so the second product, and so only available in the kit now, or you're going to have to wait until December. Now, also, by popular demand, so this On Guard wipes is something that they had years ago. And what was happening is they were having a hard time with them drying out really fast, because it does have to have an alcohol content in here. Now I was watching something and the gal was like, could you use that as a baby wipe? Would you use this as a baby wipe?
Nope.
No, not recommended, because it's got On Guard, you guys, it's hot. And it's not going to be hot, but I mean, if you guys know the hand sanitizer and different things, you would not spray that on a delicate area. Especially on a little baby, that has little creases in their little
Or little
legs.
diaper rash,
Diaper
oh
rash
my
and
gosh,
stuff.
no.
But you would want to use this after you change the diaper.
Oh yeah.
So these, I am not kidding, these are going to be all over my car, in my in my glove box, in my purse, in my desk drawer, in my gym bag. Tell me, how would you use these?
I would clean, the keyboard of the computer at my work. I already use the hand sanitizer, but my grandkids touching the door handles, or anywhere, any way. I know it sounds crazy, but I would even possibly use them on my face. Traveling, because it'd kind of freshen you up. It's a cool feeling, and I know it's not going to hurt me like other things that I could be applying. I'd wipe my face with it.
So you guys see how strong this is?
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
I'm not trying to rip it, but it is really durable. So we can make our own, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you guys, you can take paper towels, you can cut them, you can go to the dollar store, get little containers that seal shut, pull them through. But here's the thing is, it's like, how many of us really want to do that, or do we? where these are ready, they're convenient, and you can send them to school. You can put them in, you know, wiping down your phone or your purse or your computer, different things like that.
And what about like little stocking stuffers?
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
You
yes,
know,
for sure.
little gifts for people, and just toss one in there.
Going to the hospital
see
to
what it
visit
feels like.
somebody, you know, I would 100% have one of those in my pocket.
Yeah, or your bank teller. You know, think of all the people that you
Family
could
money.
gift with that. Yeah.
So this one has, these have, the primary benefits are they contain the cleansing power of doTERRA On Guard Essential Oil. It cleanses the hands when you don't have soap and water available. So camping, traveling, you know, all those different times when we really want to make sure we have them. To use, you just take it and you can put it on your door handles. You just open it up and you
I
can
just
just
wipe my
use
face
it.
with it just
And
to see.
It's amazing. Was it hot on your face?
So, I mean, no, it actually wasn't. Maybe a little bit warm. But
So there is alcohol in them and water. Then you have eucalyptus. You have all the oils that are in On Guard. Then they also use aloe. So aloe vera is really good. Tammy just put it in her mouth. She's going to chew it up. So my husband likes to chew his paper towels. So now he can chew on one of these. Why not? So so it has aloe that's going to keep it nice and soft, right? Because sometimes your hands get dried really easy. I was listening to a call and they were talking about hand sanitizer, and they said if you've used more than 2 or 3, you need to go to the doctor. And I was like, what? You know, and I don't use them at all, but think of these kids who are going back to school, or the school teachers who they're giving them Clorox wipes to wipe off the desk.
yeah.
No, thank you. We want something that is non-toxic, that doesn't have a bunch of chemicals and harsh things that are going to actually cause more damage than they do good. So you guys, these On Guard wipes are available. They come in a carton of 20 and they are individually packed for your convenience, so they're on the go. And you can share them, you can use them. Now they are wholesale, $10.75 for 20 wipes in here, and available, like I said, starting in December. Now, another really great reason to buy this kit is because you're saving an additional fee on this. And so when my son gets his toothpaste, guess who's getting his wipes?
Because he doesn't have to know the wipes
He
are in there.
doesn't need to know. No, I want them to be. You know, my husband is a traveling sales guy.
Right.
He's constantly meeting people. And normally he's dropping On Guard into his hands, you know, and doing this. And now he can just take that wipe and wipe off the steering wheel, the books, the bags, the phone, all of it, all at once. So super awesome. Okay, now let's move on to these next 3 oils that we're going to talk about are not available unless you get the kit. Now, like I said, in this diffuser right here, now if you guys get the oils and you love them, write into doTERRA and let them know. All 3 of these oils are sourced in India, and they're new crops and they're new fields, right? And it takes us a little bit of time to get enough quantity to cover everyone. And so if you like them, let them know. Otherwise, they will only probably source enough for our needs, for our blends and things. So this one, you guys, is now Bergamot. Bergamot essential oil. As we know, it comes from a fruit and it's got the rind, and it is the most sun-sensitive oil that there is as far as the fruits go. Now, this is not a bergamot plant at all. So you guys know that there's like licorice basil, there's lemon basil, and all these different flavors that they have basil, or sorry, mint. They have different flavors of mint. They have chocolate mint, they have spearmint, they have mint. I did this the other day. And so this one is actually a bergamot mint, which is nothing to do with the fruit. So
it's a mint.
It's a mint
Right.
from the mint family.
Right.
So you can use it outside. So you guys, this bottle comes with 250 drops. It's distilled from the leaf and the stem. It's lavender-like smell, and it has a very slightly minty smell. So it's not as high smell as like our peppermint, but it's probably not quite as soft as our spearmint. This one is going to wholesale for, it's not available. If you were able to get it, it would be $17 wholesale, but you can't get it.
Nope, just in the kit.
Just in the kit.
Amazing, too.
So this one is great for use at day or night. It has a soothing atmosphere. Now, what do we know about mint, you guys? What do we use mint for?
Uplifting.
Invigorating. Get us going.
Motivational.
Cool us down too.
For like head tension,
Yep.
any kind of head stuff going on. It can
Stomach stuff.
stomach issues and things. Now, these are not labeled for internal purpose. However, this one, there's no reason that it's not. And I think that I was told that the reason that it is because they just didn't take it through the labeling process to get that approval, but it's mint. You guys can use it, and you can use it any way you want, aromatic, topical, or internal. Now, another really cool thing is because this mint itself is great at calming. So where some of the others are more uplifting, this one is used to calm things down. So digestion, like you said, you know, put it on your stomach. I love it, like I love the smell of it. And so it's in this diffuser to kind of just open up the airways and help us feel better. Okay, it has linalool in it. That's why it is calming more than uplifting.
So that's one of the main constituents of lavender, correct?
Yes. Good job, Diane.
Thank you. I'll learn a
So-
few things.
Being able to put it on also if you had skin irritation that was upset, this would be another one. Like I'm thinking lavender and bergamot mint if you have like swelling from a bug bite or you have an itch from some kind of medication or something. Today there was a gal that was in here, she's like, I just had a shot, and you should have seen the welt on her arm. Well, this with lavender, super calming and really great antihistamine, right? So this is going to be just something else that you can add to some of the things that we already have. Who loves it? Do you love it?
I do.
Did you like
Yeah.
it?
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I love this one too. So, fun facts about bergamot mint. Now, again, you guys are going to get this in the ebook.
So for those people that, of course, you want to be on our email list. And if not, you can go into your doTERRA office and find the ebook, correct?
It's not in doTERRA.
Oh, it's not?
on the .com app.
Okay, somebody posted a link, Tina or somebody.
did.
So
For an ebook.
for an ebook.
There's probably going to be multiples
Okay.
as people come up with them, but this is not from doTERRA.
Oh, okay.
This one is not from doTERRA. There might
Okay.
be one for doTERRA.
Okay.
So,
I don't know, but somebody posted links, so just get on our email list.
So this would be really good, you guys, to add to your bath salt, your bath soak. Being able to have something that's kind of reviving, but yet calming at the same time.
So I see this one. So I'm a bath taker.
Me too.
And I love to sit in the bath with Epsom salts and such, and this would be lovely. But think about this, like for like my husband, like he'll let me bring a tub out so he can soak his feet to relax him. So this would be a good one for maybe
Tired,
the
achy
guys.
feet,
Yeah.
You just want that little bit of, because think of when your feet hurt and they're tired. Like I love putting Deep Blue or Aroma Touch on there because it kind of uplifts them, but yet it's not going to keep me awake.
Right.
So this is going to be calming.
Yeah, and he can't stand lavender, so this would be really, really good.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
really good. Maybe with some petitgrain or something. So some of the oils that you can blend with it well are going to be patchouli, ylang ylang,
Hallelujah.
yeah, cedarwood, and like copaiba.
Cedarwood.
Again, any of these, and so you can diffuse it with, some of those oils for calming. You can put it in a bath soak or a foot soak.
I'm
like
thinking
Diane said.
bedtime.
Or a
Oh my
massage
gosh.
therapist,
Yeah.
right? If you're tired of some of the same old blends that we've had, and you want something new, then this would be a great one to do that with. Okay, you guys, so the next one is Tulsi. So Tulsi is holy basil. Now, you guys, this one comes in a 5 ml, so there's only 85 drops in there. And so when you smell it, it has the most unique smell of probably I can't really think of any others that have been so unique. So one thing I want you guys to do when you get it is take a drop. I'm going to pass this around to our friends, and we're going to take a drop of it, rub your hands together. You can do this with any oil, and then just take 2 or 3 really deep breaths. Oh, God. So I was told that this has, it's kind of like a cross between clove and eucalyptus. And it really does have kind of a clovey smell with a kind of an uplifting green smell at the end. Now, one of the cool things is we know that clove oil is good for what? What do we use clove for?
Pain.
Pain, inflammation. It's one of the
Immune
highest
system.
antioxidants,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So this is going to be similar properties that are going to be super beneficial to us, but yet a different smell. So, I mean, we've got some great oils that complement some of the oils we already have. And like Diane said, if your husband doesn't like the smell of clove, Well, guess what? We have now another option. Now, holy basil, what I know about it is back in the days, right, they used to plant it around the outside of temples. As people would come through, it would literally cleanse their soul and their spirit and kind of work as like a salt lamp or something, or especially like selenite, is to get rid of all of that negative energy that is around someone. So people will go around and they will smell it. And actually, Tulsi was a goddess that turned into a plant, however that works. And so really awesome, you know, so whatever the beliefs are, that's just something that I heard, which I'm thinking, well, that's pretty cool.
And there's I know like in Indian culture, like in Hindu culture, there's a lot of stories like that, you know.
Yeah.
So I can see that. Yep. And this comes from India. So,
yes.
Yep.
So you guys, so it is steam distilled. It has like a warm, spicy, balsamic flavor. Our smell is eugenol, which is the #1 ingredient in clove, black pepper, melissa. Those are high in eugenol. So this one is going to be something that is really going to be beneficial to us. So the queen of herbs is referred to as the queen of herbs. Is a cross between traditional basil oil and clove. It has a remedy. It kind of smells. I don't really smell basil, but yet they say it smells like basil and clove together. It has a really different smell. It helps to promote a calming atmosphere. You could add 1 or 2 drops to water and then gargle. Add 1 or 2 drops to your facial cleanser or lotion as a part of your routine. You can put it in your hands and rub it together. Now, the fun fact sheet about this is it's known as an elixir for life. It is native to India and is considered a sacred plant, incomparable one, and it has a special place in the Hindu courtyards, and especially it offers divine presence. You can use it for relaxation. It helps to promote circulation and also helps to enhance or support a healthy blood pressure. It encourages when your mind is restless, so it helps to calm down your mind and your thoughts. It helps to purify the mind. And so as we think of, you know, as they planted it outside of temples and things like that to purify the people coming in, think of if you're diffusing it, the benefits it's going to give you there is to purify our minds of, you know, maybe we've got a lot of news. Like, I mean, seriously, you guys, we started a little conversation of things that are happening around the world, and instantly my body was like, okay, wait, I don't even want to know. I don't want to have to hold that stuff. So diffusing this is going to help us to release and let go of some of that negativity. I love even thinking of, like, this gal was in here today and she says, I didn't tell her this. She said, I smelled it and I felt as if I had just been saged. Super cool, right? Okay, so a really great diffuser blend for this one is 2 drops of Tulsi, 3 drops of eucalyptus, and 3 drops of bergamot. It's just, I think of how opening and aware and self-reliant and trusting ourselves and what our intuition is. And really, you guys, holy basil, I mean, we named our newsletter this time Holy Basil Batman, you know, because it's so awesome, because there's so many benefits that we can get from this that we aren't able to get from other things. Whenever you have a small bottle of essential oil, you know you only need a little. So this would be a great one to add 1 drop to some of the blends or some of the things that you already are using and love. Anything else you guys want to add?
Nope.
Okay, now Davana. So I've heard of this as nirvana. And you know, the thing is that it is so awesome. And so this one, you guys, is coming in a roller touch, which means that it has coconut oil already added to it. And for your convenience, right, you can just get the Davana and be able to apply it and roll it wherever you need it. Now, one of the things that I love most about this one, as we were learning, is it has the effect to help calm, especially when you're agitated. And I smell this one, and it smells different on everyone. So first of all, when we were getting this out, we passed it around, and everybody at the table put it on, and we all had slightly different smells. Now I just put it on now, I smell different. And so some of it goes really fruity. Like some people said, oh, it smells like Fruity Pebbles. Where other people were like, no, it smells super, like almost like pine foresty. And you will have a different smell depending on your own chemistry. So this one also has been shown, or would give great relief for that anxiety, that anxiousness, that moodiness, that, you know, cramping and stuff like that. This is going to be really cool for. Okay, so Davana has a sweet herbaceous smell. It provides it adapts to your chemistry, so it's unique to you, and it helps to maintain the look of healthy skin. So from your skin, blemishes and different things like that, you're going to be able to use it there. It often grows in the home gardens of people who live in India. It attracts butterflies. It's very pleasant. When applied to the skin, it creates an aroma for each individual. Now, some of the fun facts of this is it's from the plant family as the Roman and German chamomile, which is super good because we know that both of those are very, very calming. It helps with emotional or nervous tension, especially if you've had a really long day. If you have high stress, especially when at the end of the day, any of you guys ever feel like totally fried? And it's like, enough is enough. This one will help to, you know, heal those up and help you to feel like you're going to be okay. It gives you a sense of grounding. Now, it will help to relieve discomfort from cramping, like I said. So I love that it's in a roller bottle because you can roll it on the bottom of your lower ab, and it's going to be awesome, right? Going to give you the relief. So whether you're having cramps or you're going through menopause, this is going to be good for both of you guys. Now, let's talk about calming. So we have different things like Deep Blue, we have Aroma Touch, we have Balance, we have Adaptive. We have a lot of oils that help to calm. Well, this one, because of the chamomile properties that are in there, if you have like a muscle that is like tight and tense, this would be great to put it on to help to relax it. A little bit goes a long ways, you guys. And as we are getting these in our kits, I'm sitting here going, well, I don't even want to use it because I can't get it again. Well, of course, I've got backups coming. I am ready and I'm prepared. And I also like saving more, right? So I want to make sure I'm getting the best discount at the best prices. And if we love it, you know, if we ask for it, they're going to put it somewhere in our line. This is going to be great for easing your mind. You guys want a recipe for that?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
So one of the things you can do is you can take these rollers, you guys, and I'm going to have more than one. So I'm going to leave one with the formula that it is. And then the other one, I'm going to actually pop the top off of my roller, and I'm going to add other essential oils that will help to complement it and give me an even different or better support. And so this one is 5 drops of frankincense, 5 drops of lavender. So if you don't want to pop the top off like that, then what you could do is just put 1 drop of lavender, 1 drop of frankincense. So wait, we've got a fly that loves this too.
Right.
Okay, so what I would do is I would roll the Davana in my hands, add the drop of lavender, add the drop of frankincense, then rub my hands together and put it or apply it where I need to put it. Another one is if you want to restore emotional reserves. So when we have, you know, we're at the end of our rope, right? We're fried. We've had enough. We've been doing all the things. Think of adding Balance and black spruce. So, you know, put them in here. Or if you find that you love that, you really want that every day, what I would do, pop the top off and then put the other stickers on here so I know that that's what's in here, and then mix it up and put it on, and you'll be able to have that at your fingertips anytime you need it. Okay, so Davana. I'll never be able to say it the right way. Okay, so you guys, that is our packet for convention this year. And I absolutely love that we have things that are only available for a limited time. I don't love it but I love that we have access to it, because what happens is if doTERRA doesn't have enough of it to source to put it in a line all the time, we don't get it. But guess what? Who of you guys, do you need this?
Yeah.
I do. I'm looking at it going, of all the things, doTERRA is so brilliant in, at the end of this, I don't know, it's been about 7 months since we've been dealing with all of this chaos. and we're ready. We're at the end. How many of you guys fell at the end of the rope?
Oh yeah.
Right? So we have this support. If we waited till we had enough to supply 10 million people, we may never get it for a long time because they, like I said, they just planted these crops. They're new and they will start planting more and more. So I love that doTERRA always has our back and we have access to this. Okay, I'm going to go through these diffusers really quick. So this bigger
Okay, can I
one-
stop you for
Yes,
1
yeah,
second?
yeah.
So there, I think it was a question about applying Tulsi neat to the skin. Now, we all did that. It's not hot like clove. So again, I would just say, you know, if there's a skin sensitivity, then add some coconut oil if you're concerned about it. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. 1 drop is all you really need, you guys. And what I'm thinking of with this blend, because it is, you know,
It's the Tulsi, yeah.
potent. It's potent.
Yeah.
So I would say you could probably even take repurpose a bottle that you already have that you cleaned the label off. You know, put 10 or 15 drops of the Tulsi in there. Fill it half up with coconut oil. Shake it up and try it. You might find that you can dilute this and use it in a bigger bottle, you know, and or just use a drop, you know. But yes, find out what works best for you. Always use it. You can dilute it.
And we know that if you add coconut oil, it's going to stay on topical longer and work longer. So that's, you know, that's always a win-win.
Yeah, I loved sharing with a gal today. She said, you know, her feet are always cold. And she said, I don't want to take, you know, 2 drops of each one of these oils and put them in my hands and apply it to my feet, you know, 2 or 3 times during the day. And I told her, I said, take some coconut oil, melt it, add the drops, shake it up, and then all you got to do is, you know, put that heavier delivery, and it's going to last longer also. So she was like, that's brilliant. And I'm like, it's not that brilliant, but it's good. It's a great tip. Okay. All right. So you guys, this diffuser, so this one is called the Dawn. And this one, like I said, will run up to 22 hours, which, you know, if they're saying 22 hours, you're going to get more out of it. The water capacity is 1.8 liters. It covers a room up to 270 square feet. You can have it continuous. It can have high or medium or low. This was the high setting. It's super easy to clean and it's super easy to use and fill. This one is going to be wholesale for $54. You guys, that is such a great price for this big of a diffuser. I'm getting them for all of my house and my kids. And if you guys have a high desert, like I said, now if you live in a high humidity area, it may not have as much moisture coming out of it. You can add maybe a little bit of table salt, or not table salt, Himalayan salt or something to it to add that mineral to give you a more moist. Now the La
Luz. Which means the light.
Oh, the light. There you go. Yay, Diane. So this one, you guys, it's for a room size up to 330 square feet. It has 120 milliliters. It's continuous output. There's high, there's 4 different hours, low, up to 8 hours. There's a timer, so it can go 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, or always on. There is a dim, a bright warm, a lavender light option. And then you also have the safety where any of them that run out of water automatically turn off. So you don't have to worry about anything, any motors or anything like that. It is a wholesale price of $42. Sorry, I'm not as excited about that one, but I know I've already got 3 coming. Okay, can you imagine how many of these little guys I got? Yeah. So this one is called the Rome diffuser. Now, you guys, crystals, need I say more? It's 100 ml water capacity, up to 270 square feet. You have continuous operation, or and the battery charge, right? So you can have it on for 5, off for 5. The adapted power will go up to 10 hours. And then it's cord-free. You have the charging dock. It's eco-friendly. Oh, consumer recycled resin plus crystals is what it's made of. And then it automatically shuts off. This one, wholesale, is $52. And okay, so it's made with natural, colorful, polished ground stones with a powerful built-in rechargeable battery and docking. The Rome diffuser brings you an unprecedented wireless and portable aromatic experience, the perfect to host your essential oils in any room. Okay.
I think that diffuser would be really cool too, to take in, you're having a party, put it in the restroom, you know, being no cords. I mean, just how convenient is that?
You don't have to worry about kids walking by
Right.
and
Mhm.
writing in the cord.
Yeah.
And how many of you guys are going, oh God, where's the plug-in? And I want it right here.
Right.
And there is no plug-in, so you can literally leave it even in your laundry room, let it charge
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
bring it out as you need to. Okay, are there any questions about anything so far? All right, you guys, so then we kind of already went over this. There are going to be a lot more information about these wellness kits coming. They are starting in October. I highly recommend, if you know like professional athletes, if you have athletes in your home, if you have people who, you know, really want to have the mental wellness. I mean, in our continuing education, we talk a lot about, you know, adaptive and balance and how it supports your body and how, you know, mind and mood. And then of course, we all need On Guard. And so, you know, what a great way to introduce this to everyone. And I'm super excited about all of it. So, okay. Would you like to add anything, Tammy?
I say order another kit.
Right?
Yeah.
I know. So what I would say is if you missed the beginning part of this class, go back and watch the recording because there was so much great information. And I'm super excited. I think my kit's probably in my mailbox.
Waiting at your house.
Yes.
Yay! So exciting. Okay, so just to refresh, like Diane said, you guys come back, tag people in this, let them know it's coming. We don't want people to miss out. So the convention kit is only available until it's sold out. Once it's sold out, it's gone.
160.
It's $165.
Okay.
$165.
Right. And then you can do the add-ons.
And then you can do each one of the add-ons. You can do one add-on, you can do two, but I think you can get to two of each of the add-ons, right? And so you're saving way below wholesale by buying the kits. Tomorrow night at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, we will be doing a live Zoom where you guys can invite your friends, your family, anybody, whether they're interested or not. Now, dōTERRA has a special promotion with the enrollment right now. If you go on and you get the enrollment of this kit, they give you a free membership. So it's a great
awesome.
way also to start. And so, you know, that's why I said if you have people who are kind of interested, I'm going to get out the peppermint or something and get rid of these flies. But there's a lot of really great opportunities for you guys. And join us tomorrow night for our Zoom call. We'll be giving away a lot of prizes and everything else. If you're looking for our Zoom link, just go to the little search bar, put in Zoom, and surely it's going to pop up, or ask somebody here. It's a live thing, and I haven't decided if I'm going to record it or not, so join us live. All right, you guys. And again, if you're watching the replay, ask your questions, and we'll do our best to answer those for you. Okay, have a great night, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Bye, everybody.